This week, Viחי, we are concluding Sefer HaYosher, Sefer Bereshis. Viחי Yaakov lived in Mitzrayim 17 years. Those were the best years of Yaakov. It says a few sedras before Yaakov wanted to rest peacefully, Bikish Yankiv. So Rabbi said, time will come, not at this moment. A certain procedure has to go through. Now came the time. Yaakov, now you have them. The Zohar HaKadosh says that because Yosef was 17 years old, and he was so close and so beloved, and it was taken away. So the Bnei Shalom gave him 17 years. Now you have 17 years, best of your life. That's an extra explanation in Mitzrayim, as it is known. There's a certain sikha on that. It's in Mitzrayim, but being in Mitzrayim and fulfilling the Rotzen Hashem, that's the best of his years. And then he calls Yosef when he feels that his days are getting Vayikro Yimei Yisrael. By the way, it says by Tzadikim, all the days are with them. And when it comes the time, the visa expires, so the days are with him. Not a day is missing. Vayikro Yimei Yisrael. So then he calls Yosef, and he asks him, he should promise him to take him to Eretz Yisrael. And he should give him an oath, a shvua. And then he tells him, I have to apologize. I'm asking you to take me to Eretz Yisrael, to Moras HaMarpela. And your mother, I left. That way. Vanisa, that's why he says, you should know this was a special instruction. She had to stay there. Because the Eden will go on the way to Golos. They will have a place where to stop and whom to ask. And when the Rebbeinu Shalom answers to Rochel, it says, Rochel, stop crying. It is accepted. Yes, Sochor Lipulos there. There is a reward for your activities. What activities? What is the piula? You know what is the activity? Your activity was that Rochel, you were mevater to be in the Moras HaMarpela, to be as a on the way, in order to help out later your children. That's so great for me. Yes, Sochor Lipulos. Fine. So Yosef made an apology to Yaakov made an apology to Yosef. And then he asks him about the children. It was a whole discussion. Yaakov and Yosef, Ephraim and Menashe. The Rebbe explains this is two Avedas. Ephraim is the union of positive activity. Aseitiv, Ifrani Alikim. Menashe is forget the past. Nashani Alikim. So how should we start? The Seder is that we have to do Sur Meirah and then Asitov. But sometimes in Golus, in the Choshech HaGolus, you have to start right away with the positive activity. This was actually in the Pnimis and Yonimton, but then it says he was benching, and it says, Vayosem es Ephraim lifnei Menashe. Yaakov gave a look and he said, here I took the younger one, I gave him priority, I gave him the firstborn. Usually in such a case, it starts a little bit jealousy. And from the younger part, the younger one starts to show some arrogancy. There was no gaive, there was no sine, there was no kine. Yisim Cholikim. That's I would like to expect. And that's, as you know, it is a minhag soul that bench the children before Friday night. I do it also, before Kiddush. And we say Ephraim and Menashe from all the Shvatim. They were born not even under the supervision of Yaakov Avinu, in Golus completely, and they grew up like that. So this is for generations to come. Yisim Cholikim, Ephraim, Menashe. And then he is benching Yosef. He says, Vayvorech es Yosef Vayomar. Give a look in Chumash. What is he saying? He's benching his children. So the Zohar HaKadosh says, what is it? It says, Vayosef Vayvorech es Yosef. He's benching Yosef. And then here is benching the children. Zohar says, the greatest brocha for our father is to have nachas from the children. That's the brocha for the father. It says, Vayvorech es Yosef. This is the brocha for him. The Rachaim HaKadosh says, Vayvorech es Yosef, he benched Yosef, you should be always gebenched. That's it. But I mean, but this is something to... And by the way, the Zohar says, we see that he benched the grandchildren before the children. So those who are grandparents, Zaydis, they know the time, how you love grandchildren, Nechadim. So he says he gives them even the priority. By the way, when it was a little argument between Yosef and Yaakov about Ephraim and Menashe, and Yosef thought maybe father doesn't see so well. He tried to remove, and Yaakov said, Yodaiti beni Yodaiti. What 2 times Yodaiti? You know what the Zohar says? Yodaiti beni. You think that your father is already a little bit. You have to give him a psapush. You have to remind him an older person. I know even at the time when you came into Potiphar and you saw my image. This I also know. So then, don't I know who is the poor and who is the younger one? Don't worry. Your father is Baruch Hashem completely by his full senses and above that. So, and then later on, when he's benching, he says, Liyoso shevet mi Yehuda, at kiyove Shiloh. Shiloh is numerical value as Moshe. Yovo Shiloh is numerical value of Moshiach. Moshiach is just an additional 13. 13 is Echod. That's from the Priya-Dika Rebbe. He says he gave a special delivery, a heavenly message. He was Moshiach in order to speed up Moshiach, Ardus, unity. Forget all the arguments, all the pure Lavovis. Yove Shile, it will be then, Gail Rishon will be revealed. Gail Achrin. By the way, we see also that he wanted to be reveal the cat. Many reasons why. So he said, I cannot tell you, but I'll give you an ingredient, a prescription. You know what would bring Mashiach? Unity. That's what he said. He yosfu, he kovtzu. This, I cannot tell you the time. I cannot give you the cats, but this will bring Mashiach. And by the end of the Seder, we are saying, Vayisem born b'Mitzrayim. Yosef, it says that Yosef had to be staying in Mitzrayim to protect the Eden for a certain time, till the Geula. That's why we say Chazak, V'nis Chazik. We should know, even we are in Golus, but the Tzadikim are with us, In daven for us, the Alter Rebbe says in Tanya, in protecting us. We should be zicher b'kol mamish. Today is Chasor B'Tevis. It's a day of negativity, a day of poronius. Should be nisaper, l'sosin, l'simcha, l'meyadim tevim.